everybody, and welcome to Codename Epics Off Topic. I'm your host, Black Superman, with
Brainy from Njoy Games and Comics.
And today we're going to talk about AVX 10. So, personally, loved it. Enjoyed every second of it. Got to see Cyclops get trashed, and as everyone knows, I hate Cyclops.
Which again, like I've said before, we're going to try to convert you from hating to disliking. Hating is a strong word. We're going to make you dislike him. He's not that bad. He's still a Boy Scout. He's still, he's still the personification of somebody who follows all orders, follows everything he's told, and,
Hey, I like Boy Scouts. Big Blue Boy Scout's my favorite character. But he's not in the story.
That's true. That's true. He's not.
No, the Boy Scout that we got in this story, he wasn't really being very Boy Scoutish today.
That he wasn't. We saw that from the first panel where he goes in right after Hope. He's been trying to protect for the longest time, and I still think he's trying to protect Hope. That's his ultimate goal.
Well, maybe for the first 10 seconds. But then after that, he kind of decides that he's just going to wipe her out.
Which he does, and does not get a chance to, because we all know what happens. Hope gets punch in her.
She finally gets a power that will allow her to, take him on. The power of a dragon.
Exactly.
Which they've been talking about the dragon spirit pretty much throughout this whole story.
For those of people who don't know, the dragon spirit is basically the Iron Fist power, the backbone, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the dragon itself that gives him the Iron Fist as power.
Correct.
And so, she gets her power from the dragon.
No, go ahead.
From the baby dragon.
From the baby dragon, yeah.
Which is kind of interesting, because we still don't know how she gets it.
Not yet.
Exactly. We're hoping to find out next issue. But let's see where that goes.
Yeah, but she gets that one punch in and knocks Cyclops to the moon. It's beautiful. I mean, just to see him take one in the face. Actually, when she first gets the power, she hits him once and it hurts him.
Exactly, and he was shocked about that, which is expected because nobody's been able to touch him. Phoenix Force gives him all the powers.
Then she punched him again and knocked him to the moon. Beautiful. It was beautiful. You should read this, and we're giving you a free code. You should read this just for that, just to see Cyclops get knocked on his tail all the way to the moon. It's beautiful.
Though the story is good. Alright, let's not forget the entire story. It's not just about getting Cyclops' rear end sent to the moon. Now, the moon scene is kind of interesting also, because you see another character there who is introduced in this issue out of nowhere. We know who he is. We know he's the Watcher. We know he just sits there and watches. But for them to introduce him in this series, in this part of the book, it's got to be significant. He shows up only in events when there's a major event happening. But what's interesting is they waited to issue number 10 to introduce him.
Which usually means something very epic is getting ready to happen.
Exactly. Now the question is, why do they have him in there? We all know what the Watcher does. He watches and he never interferes.
Mm-hmm.
It seems kind of odd that they would have to bring him into the issue.
And he was watching Cyclops.
Correct. And look at the eyes. Look at his eyes when he's watching Cyclops go back.
Yeah, he doesn't look very happy.
Yes. And what does Cyclops say when he's heading back? I need
more power. I gotta find Emma. That's right. Which is probably going to give us a Phoenix versus Phoenix throwdown.
Correct.
Who do you think is going to be the ultimate Phoenix?
I still think it's going to be Emma Frost over Cyclops, just because she's got the she's got the natural abilities to take Cyclops' mind and control him and do whatever she wants with him. The only way I think Cyclops can win is if Professor Xavier intervenes and tries to help him out.
Well, I don't think Professor X is really in the mood to help him do anything anymore.
There is, however, another scene that we overlooked in issue number 10, which is when Magneto and White Queen are having a conversation, and White Queen tells Magneto, "Stay in your place. I'm more powerful than you." And as we know, you piss Magneto off, you're picking a fight with the wrong person.
Yeah, but she really is actually more powerful than he is.
And you notice, with the facial expression, he realizes that too. Oh, crud. She is more powerful than me, and what does he reach for? He has not used in a while. Exactly. Yeah. She hasn't used in a while, and he looks for his helmet because, of course, it blocks off her powers from interfering with him. So that'd be a good fight to watch too. I want to see where that goes.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Onslaught type stuff happening right here, which it would be beautiful to see Onslaught come back, but then the whole Age of Apocalypse thing.
Exactly.
That was a little.
I don't see Onslaught coming back right now. With 2 issues left in the series, I don't think that's
probably
unless the next 2 issues are like 700 pages each. I don't see that happening.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to read 700 pages of comic book not all at one time.
No, you're right. Absolutely. Especially with this good series going on like this, you'll get intertwined, and family's going to get in the way and start yelling and screaming at you for always reading. Never mind. We're getting into another issue, are we?
Well, speaking of getting into other issues, starting very soon, we're going to be coming back to you, and once a month we're going to be doing a show on comic books that you recommend that other people should be looking at that we maybe overlooked.
Exactly. You know, these are books that might have just gone under the rug for people that are just like you're a big Avengers fan, so you're picking up Avengers, but you might have just overlooked a book or two that we think they should be. It's basically your pick for the moment.
Everybody be looking out for that. And everybody be listening to Krypton Radio on Thursdays at 7 o'clock to hear the extended versions of these shows. Until then, before I go, one last time, Cyclops sucks.
I have no problems with him sucking. It's just that hate, we'll work on that hate.
Okay, fine. Cyclops sucks.
There we go.
Can we deal with that?
We can deal with that.
All right, so having said that, this will be Black Superman.
This is Brainy.
Signing off.